So I realized something crazy recently, and honestly, man, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Here it is. For the longest time in my life, I felt like I had to be impressive. I felt like I needed to be very good at my craft. I felt like I had to be the most standout person in the room, someone who easily catches your eye instantly, because I don't know, for the longest time I felt like I wasn't allowed to just be myself and just be me. I felt like I couldn't have a conversation with people unless I had something to bring to the table. I felt like I couldn't offer myself in rooms unless I had something to stand by on it, unless there was some kind of achievement, unless there was some kind of reason for me to be there. I couldn't simply just allow myself to be myself around other people. And I was thinking about this today. I was reflecting a lot onto it, and I realized, and this is going to sound crazy, but I have self-sabotaged so many opportunities and a lot of relationships, potential relationships, because I genuinely felt like unless I didn't feel perfect, unless I didn't have some kind of signal, status signal, or some kind of thing to signal competence, that I was, I guess, higher above or impressive or just like I am that guy feeling, then I couldn't even talk to certain people I wanted to talk to. And this kept me in a psychological trap for the longest time. And I used to wonder so many things, like, I'm doing all of these things, I'm proving myself in so many ways, I'm being disciplined, and I'm focusing all my energy and attention to becoming the most fantastic person as possible. And I used to wonder why, when I walked into rooms, I felt like I wasn't getting the recognition I deserved. And that's because I realized something huge today. I thought in order to, I guess, be myself, it was conditional. Whether it was for love, whether it was for friendships, whatever it can be, it was conditional. And I would apply this logic, I guess discipline logic, to not only my goals and my dreams and my aspirations, but also to people. I tried to earn people. And that sounds very weird, right? I'm sure you're probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But it's true. I genuinely thought if I could become so competent and so fantastic, then I would be deserving of recognition, a conversation, and to be around the types of people I want to be around. And today I realized something incredible. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I feel like with obviously like your goals and your dreams, you do need to become competent and you do need to meet some kind of criteria in order to get that thing. But you don't need to be impressive to have certain things you want out of this life. You need to fully be yourself. And I mean, not just be yourself and just have conversations. I mean like truly be yourself. Don't be afraid to do that certain thing. Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Like, watch this. Hey mate, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. Stuff like that. Not everything needs to be earned in life. Sometimes you just need to go out and experience it. And one of the things that used to hold me back so crazily in life was I used to think if I show up fully as myself, be so transparent, and do something that I'm not so comfortable doing, I felt like life had to reward me with a positive outcome because I'm doing something that is very uncomfortable and obviously uncomfortable to a lot of people. But I want you to know you need to be okay with things not going the way you want them to, okay? I feel like when you give yourself that freedom, like I'm still gonna be fully me, regardless of the outcome, and I'm okay with it not going my way. For example, I just waved to a guy just then, and let's say, for example, he didn't wave back or acknowledge me. I could have taken that very personally and write a story. I actually used to do this, write a story about myself and judge myself because that outcome didn't go the way I wanted it to. But instead, try this. I'm just using like people and, you know, social life as an example, socializing, because I feel like that's the easiest way I can describe this. Be okay with it not going your way. Because as long as you know who you are to the core, if you're a good individual, you will understand that no matter how it goes, it's okay. Sometimes it will go absolutely amazing. Sometimes it will go absolutely shit. But I want you to know, give yourself that permission to understand not everything you do has to be conditional. You don't need to be disciplined. You don't need to be impressive. You don't need to be the most competent individual in the room to do what you want to do, to have your say, okay? I don't know where this thing, this ideology that you installed in your system came from, but I know it's not yours because I know it's not mine either. Okay, it's a bit of a reflective thought, a little deep into this, but I know this could help you. So as anyway, man, I'm gonna leave it at that. I really hope this video did help you. As always, man, I'll see you in the next one.